Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another haul slash review for you guys. I had asked you guys in my drugstore haul that I put up last week if you were getting sick of the hauls, and everybody said no. At least the comments that I saw, all of you said no, you enjoyed them. So I'm going to keep going with it until I hear otherwise from you. Today is a line of products that I was completely new to. I don't think it's a new line at all, but it is the Younique beauty line, and it was all stuff that I purchased online. I came across this because a girl at my work, her sister is a presenter for this company, and she was kind of saying, you know, you love makeup so much, maybe you should try this out, throw some support my sister's way. So I agreed to do it, and honestly, I ended up liking all, if not most, of all of the products that I picked up. I'm definitely going to be a repeat buyer there, and she was fantastic as a presenter. You know, when I come into new brands, a lot of times I shy away because there's so much that they offer. You know, when you're looking at a whole new brand for the first time, like I can't imagine somebody maybe starting shopping at MAC. Where do you start with that? Somebody, you know, like me, I just started shopping at NYX. Trying to find a start off point was really, really difficult. So I was able to sort of ask her, you know, what do you recommend? What are some of your favorite products? This and that. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. What do you suggest I pick up? And she was able to give me like quite a list of things and say, look, these are some of our most popular items. This is something I love. These aren't whatever, you know. And then also, in terms of matching like foundation and concealer colors, she was able to send me a quiz online that asks you just a bunch of questions. It's like, do you prefer to wear cool tones or warm tones? You know, if you were out to tan? Would you burn? What is the undertone of your skin tone? That sort of thing. Do you have dry skin, oily skin, whatever? And from there, it gives you a couple of the shades in their range that you might match with. It's like, this is your shade, but you could also be matched with this one or this one. And then when you go on the website and actually look at the swatches for all the shades, they're pretty accurate swatches, I would have to say, compared to some other ones that I've seen. So the two that I ended up picking up that I did need to match color to work perfectly for me. So again, I will link all her information down below. Definitely go and check this stuff out. But I'm going to stop yammering now and get into it because I do have quite a few products to show you guys. Quick disclaimer, this stuff is not inexpensive, but it is worth the money that you're paying for it, at least in my opinion. It does have a more like high-end kind of a price point rather than a drugstore one, so just keep that in mind when you are shopping. I was a little shocked at first because I thought it was going to be a little less inexpensive, more like an Avon kind of price range. It was a little bit more, but like I said, I love almost everything I've got, and the few issues that I have are minor issues, and I will touch upon those when I get through the products. So the first thing that I picked up was the Moodstruck 3D Fibers Plush... The Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes Plus Mascara. So it comes in like this little baggie, and it comes with the two tubes that you need. Can I get them out? Nope. So it comes with the Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes Plush Transplanting Gel, and it also comes with the 3D Fibers. So basically how this works is you take the transplanting gel, which is like your typical mascara, that's the wand right there, and you coat your lashes with that. Then you take the fibers, and they do get a little bit all over the place if you're not careful, but so this is what the fibers look like. You can see some of them hanging off. It's just a fuzzy wand. You know, this whole thing is just full of these fibers, and you put those on over top of the transplanting gel. Now, the first few times that I tried this, that was where I stopped. And I hated this because I was having problems with fallout from the fibers. They were getting all over my under eye, into my concealer. They were going into my eye, which is not pleasant by any means. I hated this stuff, and I tried it multiple times, and I kept saying to my friend at work, you know, I don't know why you love this stuff so much. It's really not working for me. Then I went back into the box, and I found the little step-by-step guide that it says, you know, this is how you do it. So it told me step 1, put on the transplanting gel. Step 2, put on the fibers. Then I noticed that there was a step 3. I had been neglecting that step. And step 3 is that you take the transplanting gel and you put it back over to seal in those fibers. solved my problem completely. Since then, I have loved this stuff. So, you know, that just goes to show, if it's something you're new to, make sure you read all the directions before you get into it, because it might change your mind about the product. So since then, I wear this almost every single day. It's supposed to give you for the first coat, I think it is a 500% increase in your volume with the first coat. And then if you do a second one, it's up to 900% volume. I tend not to do a second one because that seems like a lot to me. And if I wanted that much, I'd probably just put fake eyelashes on. But I definitely do the first one. I've got it on today. What I wish I had done was like one eye with it and one eye without, so you guys could see the difference. I'm planning on doing a tutorial soon though, so you guys will be able to see how this works, so I definitely will use it. Now this set is $35, but honestly I've been using it and like I haven't even made a dent in the fibers or anything. So if you're like me and you have kind of shoddy, oh god, I just threw it on the floor, hold on. Sorry. And you have like shoddy, like natural lashes, like mine are super short, they don't curl very well. Because I'm blonde-ish, they are very, very light. You might really like this because it turns out that once I figured out how to use it properly, I sure did. So the next thing that I picked up was a Moodstruck Precision Liquid Eyeliner. This was $25. Now, this is in the shade Powerful. I think there were 5 different colors. So this one, I will show you a swatch, but keep in mind this is not the black liner. It is a gray liner. So when I swatch it and you guys see that it's not completely jet black, that's the reason. So it is just right there. See, it's not completely black. It's more of like a charcoal gray. It is supposed to be a charcoal gray. So don't think that it's just a really crappy black. It is a gray liner. I really, really like this. You can see by the line you get a thin line. You can definitely, you know, go with the tip to get thinner. No, it's not working. So that's just the tip there to get thinner. You could use more of the base and get a wider line. It comes in, so like I said, this is the gray. It also comes in black, brown, blue, and green. The one issue that I have with this is that I wish that the lid snapped on a little more completely. Like here, listen. You can't really hear it like clicking, that serious click into place, and it just makes me worry that it might dry out. Or like if I'm traveling with it and it gets knocked around, it might pop right off. But that's my only complaint about it. Other than that, I really, really like this. I don't have it on today. I do have a black eyeliner on, but it's a nice change for a little bit lighter of a shade when you don't want that like crazy bold black look. So definitely, definitely highly recommend those as well. The next thing I got, one of my favorite things I got, is a Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette. So there are 5 of these. This is number 5. I picked up number 5. So this one, I'm going to show you the colors in a minute. I'm sorry, if I keep looking down, as per usual, I'm reading like notes about the product so that I don't have to be online while I'm doing this. So this one has a special formula which has reflective metallic and color shifting hues. So the palettes have 7 shadows each, and they are $59. This is the one that I picked. How beautiful are those colors and those shimmers? I'm going to swatch in 2 seconds. So it does come with a little mirror, and it does sort of have all of the names of all of the shadows underneath. It is a little bit thicker than I think maybe it needed to be, but you know, that's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging either. Like, I find that it's already like, I've only had it for a couple weeks and it's a little beaten around. It is just pretty much made of like cardboard. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. The shadows are phenomenal. So like I said, this one is the palette 5. So it's described as having warm shades of red and gold. Palette 1 is warm shades of peach, which I'm probably going to pick up also. Literally, I was looking at all of these. I would wear all except maybe one of the palettes, and I'll tell you which one it is. The second one is cool shades of black and silver, so that's like your perfect smoky eye palette. Palette 1 is like your nude eye kind of thing. Palette 3 is the one that I don't know if I'll get a lot of use out of. It is cool shades of pink and purple. Pink and purple aren't my favorite to wear on my eyes. I do like purples because sometimes my eyes do have like a more green hint to them, and purple is really good for bringing those green hints out. However, you know, the whole like pink thing, it's not really my thing. And number 4 is cool shades of copper and teal. But like I said, I picked 5. You can tell this is brand new. I haven't even pulled the plasticky thing off of this. I am wearing this all over my eyes today so you guys can see like the pigmentation of it. But like I'm going to show you these shadows. I'm going to swatch them all for you. So this first one is in the shade Brilliant. This is the silver. Now these are all going to be one swipe swatches. That's my commitment. How gorgeous is that? And honestly, there's a little bit of fallout. I mean, it's like any metallic sort of, you know, shimmery shadow is. You're going to get a little fallout when you've got that kind of a glitter. But genuinely, it is not that bad. When I was putting it on my eyes, I hardly noticed it today. I did do it before I did the rest of my face makeup just in case. But these are amazing. They're super creamy, super buttery. So this next shade, this gold shade, is Vindictive. Looks like that. Same deal. Right there. I got a little less on my finger, but I mean still, you can still see the payoff there. And it's a really pretty gold because it's not like a super yellowy kind of gold. It's not a bright gold. It is like a darker, deeper kind of a gold. The next shade is in Suspicious. And I think this might be my favorite. This one or the next one might be my favorite shade in the palette. Sorry, I'm like holding up a finger with nothing on it. So that's just it right there. It's kind of this like bronzy kind of color. Right there. Sorry. Somebody recommended that I keep makeup wipes on my desk, which I used to do because I was like fumbling around for them last week. So I definitely have them today. So like I've got clean fingers going for this. This next shade, this kind of like coppery orange kind of one, right here, is in Vintage. Sorry, it looks like this. You can kind of see the color shift, how it's picking up a little bit of gold, a little bit of pink in it too. Kind of reminds me of a sunset, but it is like that. Sorry, I've got an itch. Now I'm going to wipe. I'm going to wipe I was going to say nail polish. This isn't nail polish. This is eyeshadow. The next one is in Sarcastic, and it's kind of like this deeper reddish kind of one. Looks like that. I'm trying to pick up some of the reflex in it too when I show you guys. And it is there. So like I said, these are all one swipe swatches. You guys can see how crazy pigmented it is. They are so soft and creamy, these shadows. The next one is in Fearless, and it's this sort of deep, it kind of looks blue on camera, but it is more of like a purpley sort of a tone. Looks like, I'm doing it again. I gotta stop putting it on this finger because evidently that finger wants to be up there. Looks like that. Put right here. See, now that one was a little bit more powdery. Oh, a lot more powdery. Okay, but the color's still really pretty. And the last shade, and this is kind of like it's a little bit like fuchsia magenta-y. This one here is in Victorious. Looks like that. And there it is. So those are the 7 shadows that you get in this palette. Like I said, there's 7 in each one. I'm really excited to try out a couple of the other ones and then tell you how those are, because they have like a more of a mixture of like matte shadows and shimmer shadows. This one is all shimmers, all metallics. I picked it for that reason because I do really like working with those shadows, and I wanted to see sort of what the formula was like, and it's phenomenal. So highly, highly recommend that as well. I think I said it, but if I didn't, this is $59. And you can, on the site, there's like a section that's called like sets or collections. So you can sort of like bundle this stuff together. So you could pick up like 3 of these and it would give you a little bit of a price break. I think you can pick up all 5 in a set if you really wanted to. Now, obviously, I'm not going to need to now because I already have one set. But just so you know, so there's an option. So that is all of the eye stuff that I picked up. Now we're going to get into the lip products. So I have nothing on my lips today so that I could swatch these for you guys. Because I know a lot of you appreciated that when I put up my Mariah Carey MAC haul. So the first thing that I got is a Bonbons Tinted Lip Balm. This was $26 and there are 5 shades. So my shade is in Chocolate Truffle, which is like a coral kind of a color. Hope you guys can see that there. I will swatch it on my hand a little bit so you guys can kind of see. It does have a little bit of a color tint to it. Now it is a it is a lip balm, so like obviously it's a bit more of a sheer color. It's not meant to be like a bright lipstick. Also, I really do want to talk about the packaging. So I wish you guys could see a little better. There is detail all on the barrel here. Now these feel, they've got a texture to it and it's really hard to describe. They're not smooth, but they're also not like gritty at all. And I really like it because not only does it click in, it actually like screws in. So like if you were just to throw this in your purse and you're like me and you're a little more violent with some of your lip chaps and even your lipsticks, when they get buried in the bottom of my purse, a lot of times I lose the caps and then they get gross and I can't use them anymore. These are amazing because you're never going to lose that. It's never just going to pop off without you twisting it off. So the other shades it comes in is Red Velvet Cake, which is a berry tone, Vanilla Milkshake, which is their transparent one. There is also Cherry Cobbler, which is a red, and Raspberry Cheesecake, which is pink. Okay. I do like this one, but I wish I had gotten one of the pinker, like the more pink tone shades, because I think it would show up a little better and be a lot more wearable for me, but I do love a coral, so I'm okay with that. It says they have a mild vanilla fragrance. Honestly, it does smell of something, but I don't think it's vanilla. It's not super off-putting or anything, but it's also not like, I want to eat this now. It's not crazy pleasant. So all of them are made with fruit extracts and have 5 natural oils in them. If you guys are interested in knowing the oils, when I link the product down below, you'll be able to see. But yeah, it's just a lip balm, so I'll just kind of... Do you guys see the bit of color payoff that it's put on between my top and bottom lip? There you go. So super moisturizing, super comfortable to wear. It is a lip balm. I love tinted lip balms because I love to wear lipstick, but my lips are getting destroyed by it. My lips are super chapped, cracking all over the place. So having one of these is really great. I'm probably going to pick up another one in either the Red Velvet one, which is like the berry tone, or I think the Raspberry Cheesecake is the pink one. I think I'm going to get one of the two because I do really like it. I would just like a more pinky toned one. So there's that. I'm just going to wipe this off so I can put the other product on. La, la, la. Okay, so the next thing I got is the Stiff Upper Lip Stain, and these are $26. This is like no other lip stain I have ever used before. I find that other ones are, you know, very like goopy and kind of sticky at first, and I mean they do stain your lip and that's all great, but these ones are, they literally look like water. Like, do you guys see that on the wand and stuff? And like even in here, the consistency of it, how it's like moving around a lot, like water. When you put these on, you can do one application and get like a light tint. You can do double up, triple up, and get a little bit more. It's very buildable color. It's so comfortable. There's another girl at work who hates wearing lip product because she hates having the feeling of stuff on her lips, and she wants to try it because it literally feels like just your natural lip. It's not drying, it's not sticky, it dries down in like a minute. It is smudge proof and smooch proof, and it comes in 13 colors. I got the color Shy. Now the bottle looks red, but it does turn out a little bit more pinky. I will show you. So there's that. I will swatch it a little on my hand. I have a feeling it's going to stain my hand, but just so you guys can sort of see the consistency, like how thin it is, how comfortable it is. So that's just one application. That's the kind of shade payoff you get. It's perfect for me. Again, like I said, I find that when I'm always, yeah, it did stain my hand. When I'm always wearing lipsticks and that kind of things, my lips are getting wrecked, completely destroyed. So it is really nice to have something that's super easy to throw on and that I know is going to stay. And even as it wears, it's not going to wear like a normal lipstick where it just like wears in the center and then you're left with that stupid outline or whatever. It's going to wear kind of evenly, and even if it does a little bit, because it still is like looks like your natural lips, it's not going to be a big deal. So smudge proof, I'm going to try and show you guys. So my fingers are clean. Maybe a little bit, but nothing crazy. And then my hand is clean. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And you guys watch it. I did it live. I applied it live. It was only like maybe a minute or two. Fantastic. If you guys are looking for a lip stain like this, I highly, highly recommend to check these out. If I didn't say it comes in 13 colors, there's like a wide variety. This is just the one that I picked, and I'm definitely going to get another one. So that's all of the lip care stuff I got. The rest of it is all like skincare or like that kind of thing. So after I got the Smashbox Tinted BB Cream in my Ipsy bag, I really started to like wearing a tinted BB cream as sort of a moisturizer underneath my makeup because I don't like wearing foundation. It's too heavy on my skin. I kind of like my natural skin to glow through because I don't have that many like crazy imperfections. The few that I have I cover up with concealer. So I picked up the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, and it is a lightweight moisturizer and creamy foundation all in one. So it comes in 6 shades. This is the second lightest shade. I got it in the shade Bisque, and it does cost $47. The one complaint that I have of this is that it separates very, very easily, the product itself. So before you use it, no matter what, shake it up. Like, I don't care how long it's been. Like, I just did my makeup probably like 10 minutes before I filmed this, and I was using this then. I cannot recommend enough that you need to shake it because like the color does separate from the oils in it very, very quickly. That's my one complaint about it. But it just comes in like a little tube. I'm going to show you guys my shade. That's just it right there. And like I said, I picked this shade online based off the quiz that it told me. And it is pretty good, I would say. I've got it on today underneath my my bronzer, but that's it there. It is very, very moisturizing. It does what it says, like it sort of just evens out your skin tone and whatever. Super soft, super easy to work with. Highly, highly recommend that you guys get these. I'm actually thinking about picking up another one in a slightly darker shade so that I'll have it for the summertime because I am a little bit fair now that it's winter, but in the summer I do tan a little bit more, so I'm thinking about picking up another one. I really, really like this stuff. So the next thing that I picked up was the Touch Mineral Skin Perfecting Concealer. Same as that, I picked my shade based off the quiz. I picked the shade Velour. Now this one comes in 13 shades, whereas this one only came in 6. So there's a lot more like in between shades. So it is water resistant. It has a satin finish. It is $35. This is what the little like nozzle looks like. I'm going to show you this product. It almost looks whipped, like just the consistency. Here, I'm going to show you. Are you guys seeing that? Like it is quite a thicker consistency than I am used to. Do you see how it's just like holding its shape completely? I'm just going to swipe it off there so I can show you guys it right here. But it is pretty good coverage concealer. Just like I said, I wish it was a little thinner of a consistency because it might make it a little easier to work with. I do find I have a harder time blending it out. But for what it is great. Like, it covers everything I want covered. Like I said, it does take a little bit more effort, but I use my damp like makeup sponge to do it, and it seems to work okay. I've kind of gotten it down now. Another thing I didn't realize, the first time I used it, I thought this clear cap came off and it was a pump, so I actually like ripped it off the threading. It is a screw cap. Be warned. If I didn't say, this is $35. So there's 3 more things I have to show you guys. The next thing I got is the Beachfront bronzer. This comes in 3 shades, and I picked the shade Sunset. So it says that it's a duet of powders that are baked on terracotta tiles. It is $38, and it says that one side is matte and one side is shimmer. But genuinely, I haven't been able to figure out which side's matte because, like, they both have shimmer to them. Like, I wish you guys could see a little bit better. I'll show you in swatches. So those are the 2 sides there. Maybe, I'm trying to look now. Maybe that side is meant to be matte and that side's meant to be the shimmer, but like that one's the matte and that one's the shimmer. But genuinely, I find that they both have a lot of sheen to them. Do you see that? So that's my gripe about this. I love the color. It is the perfect bronzer color for me, especially in the summertime. It's light enough that it doesn't look crazy. It has that more brown kind of an undertone as opposed to an orange undertone. My one gripe with it I can't figure out which side's matte, and it claimed it had a matte side and a shimmer side, and to me, unless the shimmer is just mixing, they do both look fairly shimmery to me. Only complaint. So the other two things that I got are more skincare products. So the first thing I got, my favorite thing that I got, and this was one of the products that she actually recommended that I get, is the Royalty Detoxifying Mask. Now this is $59, but you are getting 50 milliliters or 1.7 ounces. So it is a charcoal and bamboo mask. So it is black, and it kind of like, I don't want to waste it. Well, here, I'll just sort of show you. It's kind of got like a, just dropping stuff everywhere. It's kind of got like a, like, foamy sort of a texture to it. Do you see that? It's like a little foamy. So it is for brighter, more youthful looking skin. It absorbs toxins and impurities while reintroducing oxygen to your skin with a foaming, tingling sensation. All true, the tingling is super minor. For my sensitive skin, it doesn't irritate me. It exfoliates and conditions all at the same time. I love this. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week. Basically, you just put a light like layer, like a thin layer, that's what I'm looking for, a thin layer on your face, leave it for 5 minutes and wash it off, and you just feel rejuvenated and fresh and clean. Love this stuff. If I were going to recommend anything here for you guys to get, this would be it. Pick this up. It's phenomenal. The last thing that I got, to go with my Beachfront bronzer, I picked up the Beachfront Body Bronzer. So this is $47. Comes in the same 3 shades that the bronzer does, and it says it has nourishing oils and antioxidants that pamper the skin, leaving it moisturized. It is pretty much like a self-tanner, or an instant tanner, whatever you want to call. That's the color right there. I've tried this a couple times. I'm just going to show you there. That's it. I'm going to put it, I want you guys to be able to see the difference it makes. Hopefully here is good. So I don't know if you guys can see that like little area where like I've gotten just a touch more color. If I had gone for a, like, I can really see it, like I can really see the difference, especially by my elbow, how much darker I am. I might have gone with the next shade up because, again, I think this is the lightest of the 3 shades. But, I mean, for what it is very good. I had it on my legs yesterday for work. Something I will say is make sure you get it into everywhere because it does make, like, a bigger difference than you're seeing here. I kind of neglected my kneecap, so it looked a little bit, like, patchy around there. Nobody noticed. I mean, who really would? But just quick disclaimer. It just smells like a lotion. Nothing crazy. Again, no crazy scent there. I wish it maybe had like a nice fruitier scent like some of my tanning lotions, but that's okay. Yeah, it's not crazy long wearing. Like, it does come off pretty easily. It is not transfer proof at all. I had it on and then I wore sweatpants the next day, I think, and the entire inside of my sweatpants had the bronzer in it. Last night I spilled something down my leg, and as I wiped it up, I ended up with a huge streak where I had just lost all the color on my leg. But if you're looking for like another alternative to a sunless self-tanner, maybe check it out. Like I said, there's only 3 shades, so one of those might not be fitting for you, but I do like it, and I'm going to keep using it up until it's done. I don't know that I will repurchase it, though, because I assume that by the time I'm done this, it'll be summertime, and I will be getting a natural tan anyways, and then the shade might be too light. So that is everything that I picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that some of these products spoke to you like they spoke to me. Like I said, I will leave all of the products listed in the description below. I will link to the website, and I will link to my presenter through whom I purchased all of this stuff. And I will let you guys know if I get anything else from this brand. Yeah, but other than that, thanks for watching. Hit like down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will check you guys next time. Bye.